Hi everyone. I literally cannot start a video without saying that. 안녕하세요. 저는 에미입니다. And I am back doing another video for you. I am so sorry that this is late. This was going to be my Saturday video, so up yesterday, but I was asleep until 2 yesterday and we had to do some grocery shopping. So sorry that I started my 1600 subscriber reaction week and you've only had day 1 so far. But I had a bit of trouble with copyright and I was dead to the world and everything. Getting on to the fact of why it took so long to start that reaction week as well. I have been in hospital. I know, I'm a bit of a broken record. I've been in hospital a lot. Although my hand is so much better. I can actually freaking use it. I can use chopsticks again. But my shoulder is not good. And as you can see, I have this lovely scratch here and I have bruising because on Sunday, so a week ago, exactly a week ago, not to the hour, it was about 10 o'clock at night, I was in a car crash. Yes, so you know all of the people who were in the car. I was with my boyfriend Christopher, or Fonzie. He was driving and I was in the passenger seat, front passenger seat, right next to him. Bonnie, camera girl Bonnie, sandwich girl, she was in the back, right behind me, and then behind Chris was Sienna. And so basically it was late at night and being uni students and not having eaten, we were hungry. We didn't have a lot of food in the house, so we decided what every uni student would do is to go on a Macca's run. For those who don't know what a Macca's run is, it's pretty much going to McDonald's to get dinner food. And so we went. It had been raining that day, so it was the road was wet, and so we made it to McDonald's, we ordered food, and then we got back into the car to have the food at home so we could chat and watch stuff and just be at home, basically. And so that's what we did. And on the way home, there's this massive bridge called the Gobba Bridge, right before the university. And so we were on that and we were almost off it when we realized that the car in front of us had stopped in the middle of the road. She was saying that the cars in front of her were stopped and there was a jam or something, but as far as I could tell, the cars in front were at least a meter in front of her. So I'm not quite sure what happened there, but I could see that the car was stopped, so I was like, the car in front has stopped, stop. And so Chris slammed on brakes. He was going the speed limit, but I mean, because of wet weather, he probably should have been going a little bit slower than the speed limit. However, slammed on the brakes, and because it was wet weather, skidded a little bit, and we smashed into the back of the car in front. I'll show you a picture of the car. Bonnie took this photo. That was completely written off. It was dead. All I remember. So obviously the seatbelt was like, I was like this because we're in Australia, and yes, and so the seatbelt caught me, thankfully, and I jolted forward as impact and then jolted right back. The seatbelt, I couldn't breathe. There was a good at least 10 seconds where I could not breathe. I was like gasping for air, but I couldn't, it was not working, and it was burning here because of the seatbelt going like straight into my neck, and like hitting me like in my chest and my throat. So I was burning, my back was in pain, I was like hunched like this and I could not straighten up for the life of me. Chris then, speaking then he was like, oh my god, okay, is everyone okay? Turned to me and started screaming, basically. Going, Amy, okay, oh my god, Amy. He was freaking out. I was freaking out in my own self because I couldn't breathe. I didn't know what happened. The impact, I literally, like the movies, it slowed down. It was like bright lights, slow, like it almost went slow-mo, and then it went bang, and so I was trying to come to terms with that, and again, most importantly, trying to breathe. But with my boyfriend screaming at me, I'm like, I have no idea what I look like right now. I have no idea how hurt I am. I am just trying to breathe, and I need to say something. I need to say something to him to let him know that I am okay, so he won't freak out as much. And so I managed to say, I'm okay, quietly under my breath, I'm okay. So then he turned back around and asked Sienna if she was okay, and then went back to me, and then Sienna, I could hear Sienna go, Bonnie, are you Bonnie? And that's when he took his phone, turned the torch on, and shone it right into Bonnie's eyes, and was asking her if she was okay. She her first words were the F word. Just getting out of the car and opening my door. I don't remember him opening my door, but the door was jammed, so he had literally put his entire body weight in opening the door, the crack that it was open, like just enough to get me out. There was a car behind us who immediately stopped. They didn't crash into us. They went like right behind us, but they stopped and they came out and was making sure that everything was okay. They are the ones who called the police and they called the ambulance. I was basically sitting in the car trying to breathe, and everyone else had gotten out of the car going, okay, we need to get out of the car in case like it blows up or something happens. Bonnie had to help me out of the car. Was then on the side of the bridge, like resting on the railing. I was in so much pain and still was struggling to breathe. I could breathe, but it was shallow breaths, and it hurt to breathe. So fast forward, ambulance came. I got into the ambulance. They put a neck brace because I said I can't move my head. My neck is in so much pain. My back is in, like, everything is in pain, but it's mainly in my neck, my right shoulder, and my back. And so they were like, we're gonna put a neck brace on you. So I was in hospital for 3 or 4 days. I was in the neck brace for 2 of those 3 days, lying on my back, couldn't move. And so I had CTs, MRIs, X-rays, until they were okay with the fact that they couldn't see anything wrong, so they took the neck brace off, and I was feeling a little bit better. Basically, really, really bad whiplash, which is what they thought it would be, but they were just obviously making sure that it wasn't something more serious. I have a walker here. So with wheels to help with support with me walking. My shoulder is getting a bit better, but I can't really lift this arm up too high, and it's like my collarbone and all of this. So there's pictures of me in hospital up as well. That is what happened. That is why I was absent. I have a lot of bruising and I'm in a lot of pain, but I am just so thankful that everyone is alive. No one is seriously injured. I was the most injured out of the entire car. So that is from the seatbelt. Seatbelts save lives. I cannot iterate that enough. Please, everyone, be careful on the roads. I'm just so thankful that I am alive. That Chris is alive, Sienna's alive, and Bonnie is alive. I was really scared for Bonnie because she's had a number of concussions in her life. It could have been very, very bad for her if she was knocked out again. Sorry for the long vlog, but I felt like I had to to make this video, tell you guys what happened. Also with upcoming videos that you've seen this, you're just like, oh, what happened? And you're getting the reaction week, day 2, later on today. And you'll be also getting another special video today, which you may not care about, but I care about a lot, because today is a very special day for me and my boyfriend. I love you all so much. Please be safe out there. Yes, that is it for this video, and I will talk to you later on today. Kirby face.